Okay, let's unpack this. We've got a source here. Looks like a list of vocabulary words, right?
Yeah, the kind you might see if you were prepping for a test, maybe,
Yeah.
like the SAT.
Exactly. Or just, trying to build your vocabulary.
Yeah,
And you might look at it and think, okay, just words, memorization.
right. Flashcards and drills.
But our mission here, looking at this material you sent, is to show that even a list like this has these surprising nuggets.
Mm.
It gives you specific tools, sort of like little mental keys, that can really sharpen how you understand things, how you describe the world.
That's a great way to put it. It is like a shortcut to being more precisely informed.
Yeah.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how these words aren't just like synonyms for simpler terms you already know.
Okay.
They offer these incredibly specific lenses. They help you name and really understand particular kinds of arguments or situations you see all the time.
Like things you encounter reading the news or listening to someone talk.
Exactly. Or just observing things play out. These words give you a label, a precise one.
Right. Like think about how often you hear an argument. Maybe it sounds really smooth, really logical at first,
Uh-huh. Plausible.
but you get this feeling deep down that something's off. Something's wrong or kind of misleading.
Yeah, that gut feeling.
Instead of just saying that feels wrong, this list actually gives you a word for that specific thing.
Ah, yes, it's right here. The source defines that as specious.
Specious, okay.
It's that appearance of truth, that surface plausibility, but it's deceptive, like a shiny apple that's rotten inside.
So recognizing something is specious.
Hmm.
It's not just knowing it's false.
No, it's more about understanding how it's trying to trick you. That superficial appeal lets you, quickly identify and maybe dismiss arguments built on really shaky ground,
Even if they're presented really neatly.
especially then sometimes.
Okay, and speaking of things that look neat on the surface but maybe lack substance, there's another word here, facile.
Facile. Good one.
The source describes it as something easily done, maybe, but superficially, by ignoring the real complexities.
Precisely. That's incredibly useful, isn't it? It lets you call out when a solution or an explanation is just, well, it's too simple for the actual problem.
So it's like pretending something's easy when it's not.
Yeah, or offering a quick fix that doesn't really fix anything because it ignores the hard parts. It's an intellectual shortcut, you could say. It avoids grappling with the messy reality.
And I can see how that might connect to specious thinking.
Oh, definitely. A specious argument might rely on proposing a facile solution because, well, ignoring the complex truth makes the faulty argument seem more convincing.
Right. So when you're looking at information, you're asking, is this argument really dealing with the complexity? Or is it just facile? And is it actually true? Or is it specious?
Exactly. It sharpens your critical filter.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting, I think, looking a bit deeper in your list here. There's this word latent,
Ah, latent. Yes.
defined as what not currently visible or obvious, but it could emerge or develop later.
That's it. And this word really shifts your focus, doesn't it? We've been talking about analyzing what's right there in front of you, the specious argument, the facile solution. But understanding latent pushes you to look for what isn't obvious yet, what's hidden.
Like potential problems or opportunities.
Exactly. Think about, say, a problem just starting to bubble beneath the surface in a company, or a social trend that hasn't hit the mainstream, or even, like, undeveloped talent in a person,
Wow.
all latent.
So spotting something latent, it lets you anticipate things, prepare.
Precisely. Anticipate change, prepare for challenges, recognize opportunities others might miss. It's sort of the opposite of only focusing on what's conspicuous, what's easily seen right now.
Wow. It's kind of amazing how just a few words from a list, maybe originally for a test, can be so powerful for analyzing things.
Isn't it? You look at these words together, specious, facile, latent, and you see a pattern emerging, don't you?
Yeah, like they all help you see past the surface.
Exactly. Describing things that aren't quite what they seem, specious, things that oversimplify, facile, and things that are hidden but developing, latent. It's about understanding the underlying reality.
So what does this really mean for you, the listener, just spending a few minutes with these words? Specious, facile, latent. It equips you.
Gives you specific lenses.
Yeah, you move from just like passively taking in information to actively evaluating it. its depth, its truthfulness, its potential future impact.
You gain that ability to articulate precisely why something feels off or what you think might be coming next.
It really does transform your ability to engage, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It turns you into a more discerning observer, a more precise communicator. It elevates this simple list into, well, a toolkit for navigating complexity.
So here's something maybe to think about this week. Consider this. What latent problem or maybe what latent opportunity might you discover just by starting to look for things that aren't immediately obvious?
A good question to mull over.